Hello to all my pile ones. For those of you that chose the first door, the red door, this is going to be your reading. We're going to be looking at some messages and guidance from your future self. I am tapping into the energy of your future self and pulling in messages and guidance from that person, from your future energy, okay? So this is really interesting. First of all, I created the graphic for the thumbnail. So I picked the red door for pile one before I even pulled these cards. And red stands for or corresponds to the root chakra, which is all about home, roots, feeling of security and comfort. It can also stand for where you grew up, your family of origin, and just, your community, your feeling of, your soul tribe and stuff like that. So then we also have two separate decks. We've got home, which actually has a door on this one. How interesting is that? And this one does too. So very, very amazing synchronicities. You are definitely meant to, with the root chakra coming through, there definitely is a sense of wanting to feel safe and secure, wanting to feel connected, wanting to feel a part of something, wanting to belong to something. And I'm hearing wanting to belong to something big. And really searching for that feeling of home. And when you think about the feeling of home, home is where the heart is. All of these things and these aspects are coming through. As far as timing goes, we're looking at the number 4 is significant. So this could be 4 days, for 4 months is actually what's coming through. So either 4 months out from now, or this could be talking about the fourth house, which is ruled by Cancer. So, Cancer season at some point. And so we could be talking to your future self 4 months from now, or, Cancer season, which is, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're watching this, okay, the next Cancer season from when you're watching this video. All right. So definitely pulling in, your future self wants to give you messages and guidance related to your soul tribe, your home, your sense of home, your family, your home environment, and also messages and guidance related to, you wanting to feel safe and secure, wanting you to, you wanting to feel like you belong to something, whether it's something big, or just part of a community, wanting to increase your social circle, things of that nature. Okay, so let's pop these kind of over here. We're going to dig deeper into this message. All right, pile 1, future self. Pile 1's future self. Can you give us some more information on this, the message and guidance related to pile 1's sense of home, whatever the root chakra issue is. Root chakra is definitely coming through in all things that correspond to root chakra. What is your main message and guidance for pile 1, future self? I got the 9 of Cups. Yay. Oh, that's good. All right, let's get 2 more cards, please. So the energy surrounding you guys is actually very fortuitous, very fertile, very abundant. Cups energy is very emotional energy. It's feeling abundant. Maybe not necessarily experiencing abundance quite yet, but pile one, if you are feeling abundant, that's where manifestation starts, okay, is what you're thinking and how you're feeling. And chances are, pile one, if you are feeling abundant, you're thinking in terms of abundance, therefore you are going to manifest abundance in every way, shape, and form. And so if this has something to do with, your home, just like your physical home or your sense of home, whatever it is that you are wanting to experience and or manifest in terms of home, whether it be physical and or metaphorical, it's going to come out abundantly, okay? So if you are thinking of a physical home, the energy that is surrounding you means that, as long as you are feeling and thinking abundantly, that's going to be pushed out and manifested through you, so that your home, your physical home, can be abundant and lavish. In the same token, if you are thinking or wanting to expand your your friends, your social circle, there's going to be a lot of friends coming in that it's going to really emotionally fulfill you, okay? There's definitely, so that's pretty much the general, like the energy that is surrounding you right now, that is influencing you right now, and you're influencing your manifestation right now, is one of emotional fulfillment, okay? One of emotional fulfillment. Let's get two more cards for pile one. Messages and guidance from pile one's future self, please. Oh, we got the World. Wow. Okay, so you guys, with the World's coming out, there's kind of there's guidance here to complete. Something needs to be completed. And this is, in the World, in the major arcana, can very much be talking about, long-term life cycles, karmic cycles. And karmic doesn't always mean bad or challenging. It's just completing one huge life cycle or karmic cycle and then starting another. And so what you are being guided, like the guidance that your future self is coming through, is like something needs to be, there's a chapter that needs to be closed. And, the chapter that needs to be closed, it doesn't necessarily mean it's anything bad. There might be some bittersweetness to it. This could be talking about actually moving physical addresses, changing your physical address, moving out of one community into another, moving from one state or one province or one country to another. But there is definitely closing out a chapter, okay? A major chapter. Why is the World here? Why is the World here? All right, so we got the Two of Cups in reverse and then the Page of Pentacles. And so the Two of Cups in reverse does speak about a breakup. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic partner. It could, it's a split, okay? It's a partnership that is split. And so it could be, a romantic, partner that you've broken up with. It could also be parting ways with maybe like a coworker or a really close friend, but there's a parting of ways here, okay? And that is really the chapter that is needing to be closed, okay? And then the Page of Pentacles is saying that the new chapter that needs to start may require some studying, some research, some refining of skills on your part. If this is involving, if this is involving a romantic relationship, like at the breakup of a romantic relationship, this could simply be saying, look at your part, look at where you may have contributed to this breakup and kind of refine your relationship skills, something along those lines, okay? But there definitely is a sense here where the new direction that you are going to be kicking off of after this past chapter is closed is going to require some study, some refreshing up of your skills, some brushing up of your skills, learning brand new skills, stuff like that, okay? Whether or not we're talking about business, anything, okay? This is a general reading, so it's just, we're leaving it open for whatever comes through. Let's get one more card from the tarot on this issue. Whatever this is, though, it does definitely affect your sense of comfort, your sense of security. But I'm not picking up, I mean, there may be some, you know, like a little bit of heartache or heartbreak, but I don't, it's the feeling of devastation is not coming through. It might be a little bit of melancholy, might be associated with, you know, having to close this chapter and move on. Maybe some nostalgia, some bittersweet memories, stuff like that. But like what you're moving towards is going to really add to your emotional fulfillment as far as where, all right, so here we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Knight of Cups in the upright position. So there's kind of a dichotomy here with energies, okay? So really, like, what this is talking about is being balanced, okay? So sword energy is very much mind, mental energy. Cup energy is emotional, heart-based energy, all right? So this new chapter, okay, so the old chapter may have been full of, it may have had you too much in your mind, very kind of, you had to be maybe too much in your masculine energy, maybe to a fault. But what is coming is really going to allow you to kind of balance yourself out, okay? We all have inner masculine, inner feminine energies. It doesn't matter, like, even if you are working or you're going to school, every single thing that we do requires a balance of our inner masculine and inner feminine, okay? So what is coming in the future for you is going to allow you to very easily balance your inner masculine and your inner feminine, all right? Not only, like, the emphasis here actually is more heart-based, like you're going to be able to live a more heart-based life, experience a more heart-based life. Everything, even your work, may be more based in the heart. Your friendships, your romantic relationships, everything is going to be more heart-based as opposed to more mind and mental-based, which is going to leave you, like I said, very emotionally fulfilled, okay? So I definitely, like, right now, the energy, so that's kind of why I'm feeling like 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 months, but 4 months is really wanting to come through. Something's gonna happen in 4 months that is really going to either spark the closing of a chapter, or that's when the ball is really going to get rolling, okay? So for 4 months and or Cancer season. Let's see. Did I put those away? No, what did I do with those? You guys, I love talking to myself. Give me just as, oh, there they are. Okay, all right. So what is the guidance? What's the guidance for pile 1? From pile 1's future self, the red door. What is the guidance for pile 1 at this time? We have your wish is coming true. So celebrate your success. I am picking up that a lot of you, for those of you that are wanting to move physical addresses, like maybe you're having to move from, like maybe this breakup or this what do they call that? The splitting ways of a partnership involves the physical movement of either you having to move from the home where you're at now into another space, and or having to maybe move your business from one space to another. Even if it has nothing to do with either one of those, there's something that you've already decided on, that you've already started putting into motion. Because with your wishes coming true, that denotes that you've already set the intention. You've consciously set the intention of what you're wanting the end result to be. And this is your future self, who has already experienced the life, in the future that you're setting up for now, is saying it's coming true. And it's, and it's maybe happening faster than you initially expected. Okay. We also have flow, and see where it takes you. Flow is very feminine energy, okay? And so that is just more information and more guidance from your future self coming through, where it's like, if you've done all that you can do, as far as masculine based energy goes, if you've taken all the action that you can take, and there literally is nothing that you can do now but just kind of see how things unfold until the next step comes for you to take. It's just being able to be in the flow and in the moment as you are waiting for the universe to provide the next step. Okay. Just being in your feminine energy comfortably, knowing that you're going to be very well provided for, which is more, home-based energy, root chakra-based energy, being able to feel grounded and centered while you're waiting for the next steps to make themselves known. Okay, then we had 2 more cards pop out. So here it says, remember who you are, return to the roots, and there's more roots. And then mystery, secrets, and hidden meanings. So your future self is really continuing to kind of drive home to you. Remember who you are, despite what you have experienced, despite what anyone else may have tried to tell you who you are. You know who you are. And the experience that you may have had up until this point may have been put there to teach you about who you really are. And this may be why you're changing paths, or you are closing out chapters and embarking on a new one. It's because you're like, you want to live a life that is actually based and aligned with who you know yourself to be authentically. Okay. And and so the message that's coming through with that is like, number one, that's why there's going to be this that's why the energy of the 9 of Cups is here with you right now, because you are already cultivating that right now. So what your future self is saying is, of course, you can know without a shadow of a doubt that your wish is coming true, because if you are feeling it internally, there is no way that anything else could ever manifest. Okay? If internally you are thinking and feeling in alignment with your authentic self, with who you know yourself to be, there's no way that anything other than that could manifest in the future. Okay? No shadow manifestations. Whatever you are putting out into the conscious, whatever you're putting out into the universe with your conscious awareness, as far as what you're wanting to manifest in, that's exactly what you're going to get. You don't have to worry about shadow manifestations coming through. And a shadow manifestation is simply manifesting the opposite of what you're wanting to, what you are wanting to manifest. Okay, consciously. Then also, as far as the mystery, secrets, hidden meanings, your future self is saying there are no mysteries. When you remember who you are, and you know that you are the ultimate creator, you are the OG of your reality, meaning the original god or goddess of your reality, there doesn't have to be any mystery with what's going to come, because you design it. You are the designer of your experience, of your future experience. There is no mystery. The only mystery that you may have to make peace with or get comfortable with is maybe the how. okay? How it's going to come to pass, when it's going to come to pass, and stuff like that. But even timing, you have control of timing as well. Your mind just may not know the hows, and that's okay. That's when you let go. See, that's masculine energy at work, is wanting to figure out everything in advance. Okay, so you can deactivate the masculine part of that and just rest in trusting the universe to do its part, whatever its part may be. All right, we're going to get one more card to kind of wrap up your reading here. Pile one's future self, please. Oh, wow. All right, so we had the Two of Cups in reverse come up. So this may be talking about soulmate energy for those of you. Regardless of whether that is your intention right here and right now, you are being guided to, like, whatever path, whether that is your intention, okay? The path that you are on now is actually going to lead you to your divine counterpart, whether that is soulmate energy, twin flame energy. That is totally really up to you. But it says here, look for the common ground. Sometimes it is hard to find the balance between what is best for you, best for your partner, and best for the relationship. Focus on the good rather than the bad. Your guides are with you. Listen to that higher self to make the best choices, okay? So Lover's energy, there's a couple of messages coming through here. This path that you are on, okay, this new chapter is leading you to your divine counterpart, whoever that person might be. And this is basically saying, it's like, even if that is not your focus right now, that's what this new path is. Like, the new path is you're going to cross this person's path, okay? And then also, this is also talking about balance, okay? We're talking more about the balance between inner masculine and inner feminine. Once you guys, and really what this path, your future self is telling you, that learning how to do this, learning how and when to activate the masculine and deactivate the feminine, or deactivate the masculine and activate the feminine, learning how to do that is going to make you a very powerful and masterful manifester of your own experience and your own reality. Okay? The path that you are on, pile one, is amazing. I'm feeling very excited. I'm feeling some very good things for you are going to come to pass very soon. Very much, I mean, just emotional fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, you know, mental fulfillment as well. And what was it, you know, physical well-being, things of that nature. It's just fulfillment, okay? Fulfillment is definitely going to be the outcome and the result of the path that you're on now. So good things coming, you guys. All right, pile one, that was your reading. If this resonated, do me a favor, smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe, let me know what you thought, and I will see you at your next reading. See you later, pile one. Hello to my pile twos. If you chose the blue door, this is going to be your reading. We're going to be tapping into the energy of your future self, okay? And then channeling some information, messages, and guidance from your future self, all right? So I love this energy that's coming through for you guys. So you can tell we've got the peaks of joy, and then we've got the energy of the child, all right? So peaks of joy, like, your life is going to be filled with, like, your future self is letting you know that in the future, at the point of where your future self is speaking to you from, which I believe with the child signifies about a year. So we're looking out from about a year from now, okay? So your future self, who is speaking to you from a year from now, is letting you know that your life is going to be filled with joy, happiness, fulfillment, and no matter what you are going through now, if you have a specific issue or question in mind, your future self is letting you know that you're going to be very, very happy, very fulfilled, feeling very good about whatever the outcome is that you're experiencing. Okay, life's going to feel very exhilarating, very hopeful. You're going to be feeling a sense of just gratitude with how things turned out. All right, so I love this, the energy that is coming through for you on this one already. Very promising. The child also can stand for, I'm picking up for some of you, this may also have something to do with an actual baby. So if you are, wanting to start a family, maybe if you are having some issues with conceiving, it's like a year from now that your future self is coming through letting you know that basically you're going to be very happy and very content. Okay. This could also involve a pregnancy or a baby or something like that. For those of you who are wanting to experience that, let's dive deeper into this energy for pile 2. For those of you who chose the red door, what is going on with pile 2? Oh my gosh, loving this energy. I'm also sensing too, like your inner child is also going to be very happy and very fulfilled. If you're doing any kind of work where inner child is concerned, it's going to be very, what's that word? Successful. Yeah. Pile 2's future self. More information, more messages. What guidance do you have? Ooh, we got the 3 of Pentacles. So definitely something about partnership, teamwork, coming together with other people to make a project happen or a manifestation happen, but coming together with someone else or a group of people to make something very beneficial happen. Okay, that's the energy that is surrounding you right now. Pile 2. All right. Ooh, Justice. So we got some Libra energy in there. Let's get one more card. Ooh, with the Queen of Cups. Nice. Okay. All right, why is the 3 of Pentacles here, please? Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? That's too many, but we will cut the deck. Oh, look, we got, oh no, Queen of Cups. Okay, I was going to say we got divine counterparts here, but that's okay. This could be, let me get into the message though. Okay, so we got the 3 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. And so the King of Pentacles is like the master of their physical realm. Mastering something in the physical realm. This could be mastering a skill, mastering a project. Whatever it is you're bringing to the table, pile 2, you're a master of it. So it's like you don't, if you are doubting your ability or your capability, if you are doubting or comparing yourself to someone else, like in terms of your capability, in terms of your skill, in terms of your worthiness, it's like you shouldn't even do that. I mean, the king is the master, right? You know, the page is kind of like the student or the apprentice. The knight is kind of like the intern. The queen is, someone who is, have been doing their job for a while and is very, very good at it. The king is like the master. Okay, the king's the master, and that's where you are at. Justice card, we got the Page of Swords. And so what is needing to be done, like what your future self is, like the guidance from your future self a year from now is just to get very balanced in the way you're looking at things. What is fair? Keeping in mind what is fair, what is just, and what is fair to all, not just to you, okay? And with the Page of Swords, that might, that talks about communication. So being able to communicate in a very fair, a very just manner. And think about, like a judge on, a bench that is trying to like decide the case, like what's going on. You have the lawyers that argue the case, but then you have the judge that has to look at both sides and then figure out what the best outcome is to be in that situation. Okay, so definitely pay attention to some communication, how you communicate, but also how you receive communication. And just really keep in mind, like when you are hearing things, to take all information, all communication from all parties into account, okay? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups? Oh, then we got the Seven of Cups reversed, which talks about waking up from an illusion, not feeling confused, not feeling disillusioned. So more emotional fulfillment is really coming through. It's funny how we got two children as the overall general energy, but we also have the masculine. We have the masculine and the feminine energies being here represented. So I can actually see why we have the Justice card here. That's all about balance and harmony. And then we also have, because your energy itself, you are going to be balanced in every way, shape, and form. So your future self is letting you know, like about a year from now, your life is going to be such that you're going to be feeling very happy, very joyous, very kind of in a celebratory mode, because of what you are putting into practice right now. Whatever it is you're doing right now it's got you on a path where the destination is just going to be off the chain. All right, let's get some information. What guidance does your future self have for you? What do you need to do? Trust, faith in the power of the universe. Just trust in the power of the universe. Have faith in the power of the universe. And that's really very much kind of an inner child quality. Just have, how children just, they trust whatever, is told to them. If they ask you for, that's funny. So, like, if you think about children and how innocent and how just carefree they are, they don't think about things for the most part. For the most part, children don't think about things like where their next meal is going to come from, whether or not what they want is going to happen. They just have this faith in this knowing. It's like they don't worry about it. A lot of that is because children haven't yet fully developed their egoic mind, and so their fears and their doubts and stuff like that haven't taken over, haven't become programmed, and so they just have this natural ability to believe and trust that all of their needs are going to be met, and whatever it is they're wanting is going to come to pass. And so that's really kind of like also another message from your future self coming through, like to have that childlike, innocent faith in, things are going, like all of your needs are going to be provided, and whatever it is that you're wanting is going to come to pass. You don't have to figure out how. You don't have to, think about what your next action is going to be. It's just having faith that every resource that you need along the way is going to be provided when and where you need it. Let's get 2 more cards for pile 2, please. Guidance and messages from pile 2's future self. Don't stop. A miracle is around the corner. I really am picking up that you guys you're working towards something. You're working on completing something. You're in the process of something. With the Three of Pentacles energy, it's like you're part of a group, you're part of a team, even if it's just a partnership between you and one other person, but there's like a dream that you are involved in building with not just yourself. And it could also be like something that you put into play with between yourself and your spirit guides and your higher self in the universe. But it's like, don't stop the work that you're doing, whatever that work is. Your miracle is around the corner. Ooh, your miracle's around the corner. You know, if you find yourself kind of at a standstill in whatever this project is, whatever this mutual endeavor is, whatever it is you're needing, if you don't know what the next step is, well, then that guidance is coming through very soon. The Star with blessings, inspiration, and time to shine. Oh my gosh, very Aquarian energy coming through on that one. But your path is blessed. And in the end, you are going to shine. And you don't have to worry. It's like the same passion that this started with is actually going to continue and grow. So you're not going to lose motivation or inspiration. Or even if you were to lose motivation, there is a constant supply of inspiration that's going to re-spark the motivation for you. You don't have to worry about that. Okay? Some of you are kind of, maybe you have a tendency to maybe start and stop constantly. But what this is saying is that there's an endless supply of inspiration that is always going to be available to you to help spark that motivation and to keep you going on the path until you get to where you're wanting to go. Okay, let's get one more card for pile 2. Or 2. We can get 2 cards for pile 2. And the Justice card came out for you guys again. All right, so here we have the Page of Pentacles, and then followed with the Justice card. So we have 2 11s here, 11, 11. Oh, okay. So you guys, pile 2. I just, yesterday, okay, so yesterday I posted a video. So the video that is on the catalog right beneath this video is gonna say happy 11/11. That video was recorded on November the 11th. Okay, it's a very powerful message about you and your identity as the creator of your experience. This is kind of, for me, guidance for me to tell you to go check out that video, because there's that message is for you as well. Okay, so here we got the Page of Pentacles. It says this messenger is here to tell you that job searches and opportunities are favored. Make sure you are using a hands-on, methodical approach to any business situation. Practicality is the key to your productivity. The quality of your work is also of utmost importance. And then with the Justice card, it says, weigh out all possibilities before making any decisions. To truly clear the air, hear all sides before resolving an argument. Compromise isn't always about being right. So look for the fairest solution in any current problem. Consider the long-term results of any resolutions or contracts before signing anything. Okay, and again, with the Page of Swords that came out under this under the first Justice card, Page of Swords talks about information that you can find online. So, you know, whatever it is you're needing, you can do, you know, your research online. Social media, you can utilize the internet and social media to kind of help with this, whatever this is speaking about. Okay, all right, pile 2, those were your messages. I really hope they resonated. If they did, do me a favor and smash the like button. Comment below and let me know what you thought. Okay, definitely share and subscribe if you feel led to do so, and I will see you for your next reading. Thanks, pile 2. Hi to my pile 3. If you guys chose the blue door, this is your message, and we're going to be tapping into your future self and channeling messages and guidance from your future self at some point in time. And so I really feel for this specific pile, there isn't an actual timing. Okay, this is more of an urgent message that is coming in from your future self, letting you know that, okay, so we got the Field of Dreams card, and then we also have the Mice card. And so the first thing that came to mind when these two cards, when I pulled these two cards from the two separate decks, which I got Mice first and then the Field of Dreams, is that the thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay, the thief in context of this reading, the thief is going to be your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, things of that nature. Your fears, your doubts, and your insecurities, if you are not careful, are going to very quickly kill, steal, and destroy whatever it is you're dreaming, whatever it is you're trying to manifest in. Okay, this isn't about an outside source or an outside energy. Okay, this is talking about with also, there's a lot of blue in these two cards as well. And then you also chose the blue doors. So blue can correspond to the throat chakra. And also a little bit, sometimes it can also correspond to the third eye chakra as well. And so there definitely is an urgent message from your future self to really pay attention to what you're thinking, how you're feeling, pay attention to what your assumptions are about your dreams, what your assumptions are about yourself in relation to your dreams, about your worthiness of achieving your dreams, your capability of achieving your dreams. Just really, and this is very urgent. Like the Mice card itself is talking about timing. Timing is, very, very quickly. And the reason why this is corresponding so very well to this reading is because whatever it is you're thinking and whatever it is you're feeling, especially if they are aligned, that's what's manifesting this very second. Okay, it's like we're manifesting every single moment. We are constantly in the process of manifesting, and so your future self is urgently guiding you to really get your mind and your thoughts, to get your thoughts and your emotions in alignment with whatever it is you're wanting to, whatever dreams you're wanting to manifest. Okay, otherwise, if you just stay on autopilot, if you just continue to live in fear, live in doubt, live in disbelief, or anything like that, this isn't going to happen. And you have the ability to, whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, you have every ability and capability to manifest and bring it into being. Okay, so it's like I'm tapping into the energy of your future self in a timeless fashion. The other two piles was tapping into their future self from a specific point of time in the future. This is not so for this pile. This is more of like a wake-up call. Okay, so let's get some more information for you guys. Let's dig deeper into this message. What is going on with pile 3? What is going on with pile 3? Pile 3, talk to me, pile 3, future self. Give me some more information on the messages and guidance you're wanting to share with pile 3. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse. All right, let's get 2 more cards. No, that's too many. So, whatever it is that you're hoping to manifest, that you're feeling that your doubts are kind of blocking or impeding, your doubts, your fears, has something to do with matters of the heart. Could be love, could be, relationships. Doesn't necessarily have to be relationships, but there definitely is a new beginning. Like you are in the energy of a new beginning right now, pile 3. But your fears, your doubts, your insecurities is really blocking the ability for this new beginning to fully manifest in right now. Let's get another card for pile 3. Let me turn that off real quick. All right, sorry guys, I had to pause it real quick because that was actually an important message that came through. All right, we need another card for pile 3. What is the next best step for pile 3 to take at this point in time? The 6 of Pentacles. This sounds very counterintuitive, but actually the 6 of Pentacles in reverse is letting you guys know, like, you need to be a little less generous or selfless, because what this is really carrying, the energy that this is carrying about it, is that you're too giving. Too giving in a sense where you're giving at your expense. There's something that you are giving too much of your expense. You're emptying your cup out and it's not being filled back up because you're pouring all of your energy into a person or a situation that is not pouring in back to you. And so what your future self is saying, it's like you need to stop pouring all of that energy into ground that is just barren and start pouring it back into yourself. Interesting. First, let's find out why this Ace of Cups is here. Why is this Ace of Cups here? We got the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Something is making you feel like left out. You feel left out in the cold. You feel left out in the dark. This could be talking about maybe being stuck on something that just ended, or something that has ended. This doesn't have to be like a recent ending, but like your energy is still kind of like stuck somewhere back in the past. You're feeling left out in the cold about something. You're feeling left in the dark. And that sense and that feeling and whatever doubts may be stemming from that is what's blocking this new beginning from fully manifesting, or the potential of it being fully realized. I'm getting a sense that some of you have tried to initiate new starts and they have been false starts, or they have been disappointing, not turning out the way that you wanted them to turn out. And that's because we've got this energy blocking, okay? This fulfilling new beginning, the energy is there, but it is being distorted and limited from the energy of this 5 of Pentacles here, okay? Why is the 6 of Pentacles here in reverse? Why is this 6 of Pentacles in reverse here? Oh, the Page of Wands in reverse. This could be talking about a person who's very immature, very, I want to say spontaneous, but not in a good way, very risky, very immature, very risky, very irresponsible. Okay, if this is not signifying an actual person, that's the energy that is here. It's like, but I really feel for a lot of you, this is signifying a person. It's like you've been giving way too much to this person, and this person has not been a very good spender of that energy. And it's like you're being told to basically, I almost see like them be like you're supposed to cut them off. Stop giving so much of yourself into them. Now, of course, if this is talking about children, if we're talking about an actual child, like your child or somebody that you are somehow responsible for, obviously you can't do that. But there's an energy here though that you still need to refrain from giving all of yourself to this person or situation and start funneling most of that energy back into yourself, because you cannot give from an empty cup, period. Okay, so withdraw your energy from as much as possible from this Page of Wands in reverse, whether this is a person or, you know, just this energy. I really do feel for most of you, though, this is talking about an actual person, and Wands energy could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Here we got the Page of Cups in reverse. Why is the Page of Cups here in reverse? With the Two of Swords. So we got Wand energy, which is very passionate, very fiery, very creative. It can be creative or it can be destructive. Okay, so in the reversed, this energy is very destructive. Okay, we got the Page of Cups. We got cup energy that is emotional. Okay, very emotional and heart-based, but in reverse, it's very distorted. Okay, kind of cut off. And then we have the Two of Swords that's in reverse. It's like we're in the dark about where we're supposed to be going. And this may be the fear, like this may be why you are kind of hesitant in not allowing yourself to move on from this situation that has been draining you so much, is because there's a fear here of not knowing what direction to go in, not knowing what's in the future, not knowing what's going to come. Still, like, even though, you know, still feeling in the dark about something. That is like what's holding you up. So let's get some guidance from, let's see, Pile 3's future self. What guidance do you have for Pile 3's future self? From Pile 3's future self. What guidance, Pile 3's future self, do you have for Pile 3? Breathe. Inhale, exhale, create space within. So what breathing does, Pile 3, is that's the way to automatically ground and center yourself. So when we are when we're deep in a triggered mental, emotional, psychological pattern, the first thing you do to arrest that pattern, that destructive thought pattern or emotional pattern, is to breathe. Because what breathing does is it takes your awareness from whatever that trigger is, whatever that thought is that is causing you so much pain, or that feeling that is causing you so much pain, and it drops you into your body. Your awareness goes to your body, so it quiets the mind. It stills the emotional reaction as well. Okay, so number one right now, and at any time that you're feeling triggered, or, you know, anxious or worried, or just feeling like you're not enough, or whatever fear, doubt, or insecurity that you are dealing with, the first thing your future self is saying is breathe. Breathe. Get yourself grounded and get yourself centered. Just focus on your breathing. Deep breaths from the belly, from your diaphragm, okay? Not from your chest, but from your diaphragm. Let's get 2 more cards for Pile 3, please. Stillness, lack of movement. And this is probably one of the most difficult things for you to deal with right now, because I really feel like you know, you want to know, you want to fix things, you want to change things, you want to, you know what I mean? And this is telling you that you've done everything you can do, and now it's time to just kind of relax and breathe and let the universe take care of whatever the next step is going to be. Okay, but you have to there's a time when there is a time for taking action, and then there's a time for not taking action, and resting in faith, in trust, and in stillness that the universe is going to do its part, okay? Last card from this deck for pile 3, please. What guidance do you have for pile 3? Pile 3 is future self. Gratitude. Appreciate present blessings. So this is really just kind of like, okay, your future self is saying, literally, like, this is how you move forward. The way that you move forward is by not focusing on moving forward. The way that you're gonna move forward and move past whatever that you feel is blocking you is by, you know, stop and breathing. Okay, you stop and then you breathe. Okay, you cut off the pattern that has been triggered by grounding yourself in your body, and you do that by focusing on your breathing, and then you just relax into the stillness of this moment, because in this moment there is no present and there's no future. There really is just this moment. Okay, anytime that you're feeling a sense of anxiety or worry, it's because your mind is lost in the present, or your mind is lost in the past or in the future. And the only way that we can really calm our mind and calm our emotions is to get grounded in this present moment. Okay, your future can be whatever it is you want it to be. You are manifesting your future every second, every moment of every day. The problem is that we don't realize is that it's our thoughts, it's our dominant thoughts and our dominant feeling state that is continually being manifested. Okay, if you are tired of experiencing what you've been experiencing, then it's like you have to arrest the pattern that has been causing you to manifest the experiences that you've had so far that you feel are so challenging and disappointing. Okay, and the way that you do that is by getting grounded in this moment, forcing your mind and your emotions to get still. Okay, putting the anxieties to rest, putting the worries to rest, the doubts, the insecurities and the fears, putting those things to rest. Okay, clearing out the channel of all the things you are not wanting to manifest. That way you can start filling them with what you do want to manifest. And the way that you can clear that channel out and keep it clear is by cultivating a sense of gratitude. Look at, focusing your attention on what you want versus what you don't want. Okay, the fastest way to get yourself into a fertile emotional state where you are able to manifest more pleasant experiences is by putting yourself into a state of gratitude. Okay, counting your blessings every single day. All right, and this is like step 1, 2, and 3. Seriously, like your future self is like, this is how you do it. All right, let's get one more card for 2 more cards. Oh, look at you guys. We got the 6 of Cups, and then we also have the 4 of Wands. Nice. Okay, so the 6 of Cups says, old friends bring you happiness today. Revisit those places that bring back memories of happy times together. Recapture the simple joys you discovered in childhood. The energy now is geared towards pleasant times and fond friends. Make time today to remind someone why they are in your life. And this is really also, so tying this into this message is, if you need to go clear back into childhood to start looking for things to feel grateful and thankful about, do it. Because you're pulling that feeling into this present moment, which is going to cause you to start to manifest things that will keep you in that pleasant feeling. Okay, this is also talking about enjoying life right now. So if you are dealing with like really trying circumstances, things that really trigger your fears and your anxieties, your insecurities and your doubts, really start cultivating things in your life to enjoy on a daily basis, maybe different things, that will put you back in that feeling state of having fun, feeling joyful, feeling thankful, you know what I mean? And start, like take a break from whatever it is that is causing you all this pain, and start to focus your time and your energy and your efforts on things that actually bring you happiness, a sense of happiness, okay? We also have the Four of Wands that came out for you. Four of Wands is another card of like joyous celebration, okay? It can also talk about weddings, can talk about reunions. It's funny that that came out because there may be reunions between you and somebody you know from the past. But it says here that actions you have taken pay off. Others have noticed your work at putting things together. It's the perfect time to plan that promotion party or graduation date. No need to keep driving forward just now. So that's another thing that says, like, you know, just slow down and rest in the stillness. It says take the time to congratulate yourself and your team for a job well done. Okay, so very fortuitous messages. Definitely there's kind of a thing here to maybe reconnect with old friends, old family, cultivate maybe new friendships. Just cultivate things in your life that will bring you a sense of joy while you are working to manifest yourself out of this difficult situation, whether it is by completely moving on into a separate, complete path, or rebuilding what it is that you're having to kind of take a temporary break from, okay? All right, pile 3, those were your messages. I really hoped they resonated. If they did, do me a favor and smash the like button. Definitely comment and let me know what you think, okay? And then share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. And I will catch you at the next reading. Thanks, pile 3.